Have you ever noticed that everyone wants fast gratification, fast intros, fast, fast, fast? And sometimes I get to a point where I am really tired of talking 80 miles an hour. Feel like I have to get everything out in the first 30 seconds of your intro. Yes, I realize that you have to capture people's attention because people don't have this any longer. And it is really sad. It's actually really scary when you think about it. I know I've been guilty of this. I want things told to me right away. I want to skip the story and get to the juicy stuff or tell me, just tell me. And yes, I understand that if you're fumbling and you're taking so long to get to your point, that can be a little frustrating for people. But I noticed I did this video and my other videos about 15 times sometimes, and I'm not even joking. I record, re record, and yes, you could edit out things, but I feel like I get so worked up and I feel like if I talk slow on my videos that people are going to lose interest. And yes, I understand that if you were saying something good and beneficial, transformation, we all want transformation help. Trust me, I know this because when I go look for something, I want to get right to the point of I need this help for fixing my hair or better makeup or just better ways to eat, but it could be very damaging to our future. And I know generation and generation has different things that have come around. We all have to grow with things. For instance, AI. I use AI, don't get me wrong, but I try to write my own things out. Actually, I do write my own transformations out. On, for instance, on my other channel, I'm helping women regrow their hair, whether it's through aging hair or damaged hair. Now, if it's something more to do with low iron, you should see your doctor for that. But I do also have some tips for that, even though I'm not a doctor, because I've been through it and I got my blood back up to super high in with a certain amount of time. I had to have blood transfusions, but I understand this. I've been there, so I'm able to help other people with it. But this is just something that I feel like we don't have the patience any longer. And with AI, I noticed a lot of the things, if you ask AI, you have to be really careful because it will give you wrong information. It's not up to date or it's outdated or something like that. I spend so long on my Canva, or not Canva, I'm sorry, my Kajabi storefront trying to build it. And I asked AI and I just spent countless of hours that were wasted trying to find what I was looking for when it wasn't the right information. So this is something you got to still watch. I know that it is increasing with knowledge day by day, but if we lose community, if we lose getting help from other people, then we're in trouble. And I know that it's going to be there no matter what because people love AI. And I have actually used AI to format my ebooks, but I use it still in my words, what I want it to list out things in my ebook. So this is something that I still change up, I tweak it, and I don't use everything that AI says. I just help it to transform over to structure my ebook out, which I know I could do it myself. It's just going to take a lot longer. My English isn't that great. When I was growing up, I did not have any type of help. I didn't have tutors. I know it was, I'm pretty sure they were available, but I really didn't have the resources then. And my parents didn't really help me with my homework just because their generation, what they came from, both my parents did not finish school. Nothing wrong with that because there's a lot of people that didn't finish school and went off to have successful businesses, but I wasn't taught anything. And as an adult, I tried to learn the same thing where it comes back to how I grew up. My mom saying she can't do anything. She said, I can't. I just can't. It's too hard with numerous of things. I had that in my head that this was too hard. I was giving up, walking away. How I got through my school and passed, they passed me onto the next grade. I don't even know how, but I feel like they were just passing kids just to pass them, and I want to deal with it. So this is where that comes in, and I struggle with a lot of things. And my speech as well, I have a speech. I don't know if I would call it a speech impediment. I'm not sure, but I really get tripped up on my words. I try to speak what I'm trying to say and it won't come out. And I think that my brain works in a way that it just doesn't happen. So this has stopped me from feeling confident as well on my videos. And it's just ongoing with how fast we've improved with things. Some things are great. Some things I miss as a child growing up reading books. I know I could still do it. And I've been talking about that for about 2 months and I still have not went and got a book. I know that didn't sound very proper, but I didn't ever go and buy a book. But I know they have the little box library book boxes that you can get in your neighborhood. And I didn't even know that anybody can get this till somebody just told me that you can go leave your books, go get a book. And I'm barely just finding this out as an adult, like an older adult. Tell me if you didn't know this about those box books that you can get in your neighborhoods, that you didn't know this, that you can just go get the book and read it and then either take it back or take another book. Yeah, I'm probably gonna go do this today when I'm walking my dog because I pass by it and I just always see it there, but I don't know, I didn't know this. So I'm gonna go try to do this. I know I do have a lot of reading in my Kajabi, my storefront. They do have a university there, and there's lots and lots of reading. They actually have it in video form, their courses, and it helps you with your storefront if you're trying to create an online business, whether it's coaching and one on ones. The list goes on about creating your ways to pay, the legal aspects, and being successful on YouTube, growing 100,000 subscribers. There's numerous things on there, which I love the storefront for my online course that I'm going to be having out really soon for my hair channel. Also talks about hormone replacement therapy for women and joint pain when you start. I mean, everyone can have joint pain, but this is more of aging, osteoarthritis, and healing your joints and not believe in the hype that once you're past a certain age that it's too late for you, your body spirals down. Also been doing calisthenics and they're hard. I'm in the beginning of it, but you should be doing this and it doesn't matter if you have bad joints. This will build your joints and strengthen your joints. So this is something I'm starting to talk about more with my hair channel, incorporate that into just not having things about hair. So it's all based around aging and women. That's my other channel. This is for anyone really. I mean, anyone can watch my other channel because it's about hair in general, taking care of your hair. And I know a lot of men like to take care of their hair. Mine is more of growing hair back, like the balding in the front for women. And it's not anything to do with balding in men because that is a different issue. This is from aging hair as well as damage, so that is more on my channel. It could be regrown back. So there's all kinds of things that you could start your online courses with. You have history, you have knowledge, you know what you're talking about, you've changed your life or someone else's. I've seen people have online courses with, I mentioned this before in my other channel, with homesteading, gardening, and people have channels on, or I'm sorry, have online courses or coaching with putting Christmas lights up and doing all kinds of crazy things with. I just can't believe all these things that people have online courses for. The list goes on. So anything that you can help people's pain points and transform what they're trying to look for in their lives, it can be something that you can do. And I do want to create a course on here eventually that if you want to start your own online business, it is intimidating, but I do have a link down in the description that I'll leave, and it is for a 30-day free trial for Kajabi. I love it. I got the link off of my coaches, and usually it's 14 days, but it's 30 days if you hit the link. No obligation. After 30 days, you could check it out, see what you think. And in that point of time, you could be learning Kajabi because it's tough. And I've then since purchased Kajabi, but I'm still learning. It's so much for your brain stimulation because you're constantly challenging yourself. There's times I sat on Kajabi and I'm thinking, why? Why? And that's literally how I was getting. So I had to calm myself down and just breathe because it is tough. But this is something that I am going to keep pushing forward and learn because I always walked away from things that I started and didn't finish. Some things it's okay to walk away from. It just wasn't for you. But if you are interested in this, just check that out. If you have any questions, one of the benefits to joining Kajabi is after you purchase Kajabi and the trial is over, you can apply to be an affiliate right away. You do get commissions from it if other people hit your link after they purchase, but that is a benefit. And there's so much to these learning courses and things that you should be going on to. I wish I would have started the university when I first started my Kajabi, but it's okay. I'm going on it now. I'm dabbling in the courses because I already created the course and they do have courses on this. So I know I said courses so many times in this last couple of paragraph sentences, but it is true. And so if you are interested in doing that, then challenge yourself and don't feel like you have to have millions and thousands of subscribers or views. All it takes is 3 or 4 people to be interested in what you're talking about and trying to help them with. And you can get people on your course. I know I do have a community in my course. I feel like this is something that should be very key to creating a community for like live people. And the community is included in my course. You could charge for it, but I have it in the community since I'm just barely creating this online course for the first time. I just feel like that's better for me. You could also create ebooks or guides and put them in your Kajabi store. And you could charge anywhere from, I don't know, some people charge 15 to $29 to 32 on up. So you can do that. I have not did that yet. I have an ebook included in my course. You can put that below in the description part in your slides, and then there's a part you can put descriptions, and then underneath that you put areas where you can do links, and they can upload things included in your course. So that is something that you could do. I am not doing a coaching part right now because you could do one-on-one coaching or group coaching. I want to get familiar with the courses and then possibly do coaching at some point. So if you are interested, and just let me know. So on to moving on with that. I know I talked a lot about it, but I think that it's beneficial and it's challenging yourself. You don't have to do it, but it's something that you can do. And I don't know if I mentioned, but mine is a mini course right now. So I might have. And my back hurts today a little bit. I don't know why, but I'm stiff and tense. So I just got to relax. I noticed through this whole video, I didn't even shake it off. I usually try to do a little stretching before my videos, but I did not do that. And I'm always worried if I'm rambling too much. So let me know in the comments if I ramble a little bit too much. I just think that it's missed. It's very much something that's missing in our lives is community and having that just passion with other people and that connection, having empathy and sympathy for other people or advice or giving advice, being the strong person when you need to. I know I still need to have a guide, have a mentor. That is why I purchased an online course. I bought a course and a coach. I'm doing the courses right now, so I'm not really doing the coaching. They do their coaching in different ways on their community as well as they'll answer questions. But usually on their courses, a lot of people don't do the Zoom calls. But if you have their master course, a lot of people include that in their coaching, which is a little different. So I'm still trying to learn the differences. So for instance, in my mini course, I didn't create any type of contact where they can talk. to me on Zoom or phone calls. If somebody really needs to reach out and say that this is something they really need, I will have that available, but I don't really have it because the more you go into your coaching, you'll have that available or a master course. So like I said, I'm still learning that aspect of it. But I just wanted to let you know that you try to keep that alive and growing with community. Don't lose that. Rely on your own self to learn a lot of these things. I used to rely on AI for all of my scripting with, of course, what I had to say. But now I'm just trying to wing it. And either way, I get tripped up. I get tripped up when I'm just talking or on my scripting. So for me, I have to just breathe and tell myself it's okay. All right. Well, everyone, have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thanks for all your patience. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.